the advantage of 3D printing is that we can introduce malformations. We can introduce unique cases. A couple of exciting projects we are working on right now, and we think would be really nice. For instance, drillable temporal bones. So we identified that there might be a need for these drillable temporal bones, as ENT surgeons typically need to undergo a couple of these courses and try to drill the temporal bone, create mastoidectomy, and see how they can access the inner ear. The problem with this is that these courses are run only a couple times a year all over UK and like globally as well, and they use cadavers. And the problem with cadavers is that they are scarce and expensive, and you need a certified lab to run cadaveric courses. And so what we're trying to achieve with these models is to create a cheaper alternative for the drilling. So then, let's say junior surgeons can practice more on these bones, which we optimize to behave as the real bone during the drilling. So the feel should be the same. The bones are again coming from micro CT scans. So the interesting thing about the temporal bones is that it's fairly porous. There are lots of air cells inside. So when you're drilling through, the feel is different than if you drill just through solid plastic. So there was a challenge to replicate these. And we are still optimizing these models. And what we're trying to achieve with this product is to really create a validated model, which is sort of certified by the ENTs to behave and to be a good replica of the cadaveric models. And again, the advantage of 3D printing is that we can introduce malformations. We can introduce unique cases into each model. So then every participant of the course can practice these unique cases, which can happen in 10,000 patients, so very unique cases. Because the problem with cadaver is that, you drill it once and that's it. And every cadaver is slightly different. So what you can achieve with this is that everyone can start with the same, everyone can start with this malformation or that malformation, and then you can move to cadavers.